Hello and welcome back. This is Queen 3210, and as you can see from the title screen, we are returning to the City of Dunwall and revisiting the game known as Dishonored. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, I actually did a playthrough of this game like probably close to a decade ago, if not exactly a decade ago. So obviously I've played this game before. I have been watching a friend of mine, SS Wishbone, playing this game on his channel, and it sort of sparked an interest in returning to this steampunk ancient world that we know and love. So here is what we're going to do. I have a file already, but we're going to start a new game. We have alt missions that we'll probably be investigating in later. I just kind of want to go through the story. Now, one thing we are going to do is I'm gonna change it up a little bit. As I played the game before, we're gonna do 2 run-throughs, and they will diverge upon leaving the first section of the game. The first section we'll be doing a no-kill run, and then the second section we'll be doing something I've not actually done before, which is an all-kill run. But yeah, that's basically the plan here. So, on that note, first I want to check to make sure that everything is as it is, or as it should be. We're going to go to normal difficulty, because I'm not that inept. I'm inept, but I'm not that inept, if that makes any sense. Controls are fine, graphics are fine, audio, all speeches. Speaker configuration, we're going to go with audio. I shouldn't have actually messed with that, but that's fine. The game is going to save, and then we are going to jump in to this adventure and return to playing as the main character, Corvo Attano, as he has to navigate the streets of Dunwall and clear his name. Again, we're going to play on normal, but as you can see, there's different mask types. So easy, no mask, means he doesn't need all the armor. Normal, he needs some armor because it's going to be moderately difficult. Hard, he looks a little bit more like for wear and tear, and then here he's just got his eye on you. He is going to kill your shit. So yeah, we're gonna go to normal. Oh, you don't need to adjust that because that seems fine. And yes, creating a new game will overwrite my previous autosaves. That's fine. So we enter Dunwall Tower, returning home. You have just returned from a journey of several months, visiting the other nations in the Empire to ask for aid in dealing with the Rat Plague. You must deliver their diplomatic response to the Empress, whom you serve as Lord Protector.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Sadly, I only do one of those things.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it. Cast off line. Casting off. We're away. Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
Right.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition. For all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
For all we know. Yeah.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months, that's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
Yes, we most certainly do.
Ho there! We're going up.
Seal, ready.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising.
Home at last.
It never ceases to amaze me how beautiful this game was.
Steady pressure. And stop. Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Just you go. And this is Jeff Curnow, so. Can't go that way, but I have to go all the way that way. So that's what we're going to do.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
That's fair. We're gonna move along. The guards are here.
Hello, sir.
Yep, hello.
Corvo, you're back!
And hi, Emily.
Can you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales? Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
So we get to choose. I don't have the heart of saying no to this little girl, so we're gonna continue with okay, go on, and we're gonna complete the stealth tutorial.
Okay, here we go. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Does it work? 'Cause I don't think it does.
Ooh. Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the... Let's see if you're still good at this.
Right.
I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Press C to enter stealth mode, and then stay behind cover to break line of sight with enemies and avoid detection. While sneaking, your footsteps will be muffled. Okay. So yeah, that is literally...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come.
And leaning around corners, I can press Q and E, and you can to lean around corners, allowing you to look ahead without being seen by the enemies. I mean, she's no enemy, but okay.
I'll find you.
So basically, this section here is just to teach you how to hide behind shit.
Where are you?
She's not looking very hard. That being said, she's a child. She's like 10, so...
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
No. Gonna make her sweat a little.
Let's go! Come on! Follow me! me, Corvo.
I am. We're coming. We're going. Now, Corvo in this game is a voiceless protagonist, so we will never hear him talk. We'll have options to talk.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Hi. That painting looks nothing like you.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been.
They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid.
A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer
Now-
Campbell.
That's rather arrogant.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
I absolutely 100% agree. And you can sort of tell because he looks a lot buffer than he does here. Like, this painting is by far definitely meant to accentuate his best features, but it does little to capture the correct guy. Meanwhile, we're going to talk to this guy.
You saw my improvements to the waterlock.
I did.
See what I'm forced to paint? The High Overseer is no beauty.
No, he is not.
In this painting, I insult my own genius.
Basically, he's saying that the painting he's painting is shit. I mean, it's way better than anything I could potentially draw. But, I guess, there's no accounting to taste.
I do my duty for the realm, but not gladly.
Okay.
I'm sure the Empress is eager to see you. Eh, Corvo?
Probably. But, I don't like that. I don't like how leery that comment came out.
I must preserve our High Overseer for future generations of the faithful to marvel at.
Yeah. Sad but true. Ready to drink
What
that?
are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he is always close to this stuff.
Nice.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
Right. Okay.
High Overseer, I must ask you to hold your pose.
No foreigner can save us from the consequences of our corrupt society. No fancy elixirs either. Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate.
Those are good words, actually. Those are really good words to remember, particularly in this story.
Say what you will, this plague has brought the faithful to our doors.
Well, yeah, because if people are dying, you're willing to believe anything for the most part. So long as it brings you comfort.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so. She'll see you at once.
Okay, cool.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo.
Right?
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Hello.
Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
As usual. Okay.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
That sounds like a really shitty idea, actually. But, yep, whatever. Hello.
Mother's going to be happy. She missed you.
Aw.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Nothing good, sadly.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
And then deal with it after.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
The spy
Mother,
master.
look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh boy. Okay, so I can press the left mouse button to attack with my right hand, or the right mouse button to attack with my left if I have a weapon or power equipped. So basically, we get to play the inverted game, and this is the one part of the game I've never liked. But now I'm sort of used to it. I haven't played in a while, mind you, so I might fuck up every so often. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I can press and hold the left control to block incoming sword strikes. So, and perfect timing will put the enemies off balance and open them up to lethal counterattack.
Look out! Another one!
I didn't demonstrate that very well.
Thank you. If you hadn't been here...
Yeah, if I hadn't been here. Oh, hi.
Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her!
Corvo! Mommy! Get away!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
Why would I stick around if I had killed him? Well, killed her, rather.
What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
So obvious setup is obvious. Coldridge Prison. 6 months have passed since you were accused by the royal spy master of murdering the Empress and conspiring to abduct her daughter Emily, the royal heir. Now locked away in Coldridge Prison, the time of your execution draws near. So basically, I've been wasting away behind these bars for 6 months, waiting just to basically die. So, yeah.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Fuck you. Didn't much care for that answer, did you? Still, fuck you.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yep.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now. Someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
You okay?
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
Of course, what's
You should
the...
eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
Okay, thanks, man. I guess. Okay, so what that actually generally, that whole scene was basically to tell you was that Corvo arrived 2 days earlier than he was expected to arrive. And as a result, his presence actually almost spoiled their plans. Had he not been there, much like what Jessamine had said, they would have been attacked without resistance. But because I was there, I was able to defend them, and then I had to be held up. And as a result, because I was there, they picked me to be the fall guy, since I already knew what had actually happened. Ew. Rats. Nice symbol there. A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. That would be a chamber pot. And then we all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt.
Hey, I heard you got eaten alive at cards.
New objective, letter from a friend. So I pick up the key and I pick up the note. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive there and plant it on the outer door. When the bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside of your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. From a friend. So I now have the key to my cell, which means I can now leave the cell at least anytime I want. So it's been opened. Okay. Okay, so that's the button there.
So many people are coming to the execution tomorrow. It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an occasion. Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
You're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
So the F5 button.
The solitary
Joe me a drink.
I don't need shit.
They'll slackjaw him in here. He's gotta get me out.
Yeah, okay.
Escort through
Shut
the
up.
solitary wing must be scheduled.
Kill a
in
guard
advance.
for me, will you?
1 week.
Shut up.
Let me out. I've got 3 days before they cut my head off.
Yeah, well, I got one. Fuck off. So the idea is, for stealth, I've got to wait for 2 of these chuckleheads to, like, turn away. So he's walking off. I have to wait for asshole over there to turn his back. There we are. Assassination and non-lethal takedowns. With a sword in hand, assassinate an unwary enemy by pressing the right click, or approach an unaware enemy from behind and hold the left control to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth and non-lethal approaches has benefits. Fewer rats and weepers, some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark. Come on.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Here, you can even have a bed. There you are. Run a quick save again. Because I am a save scummer.
Seen anything scary?
Shut up.
Now I have to wait for Chuckles to leave. Or to turn, rather. No. one guy's gonna come back. Fuck.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Oh, no, stupid goddamn goblin son of... Oh, God. That's it.
Come on, turn. Turn, damn it, turn. Nah, fuck, he's coming back.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight?
Another night, another patrol with you.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Come on, turn around, you fucking asshole. For real?
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Shut up.
The guy who almost killed the Empress was supposed to be me, right?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Oh, fuck.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Take that!
Well, so much for that. I got impatient. That's literally what happened here.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay, so now I have to be very careful and not press the wrong buttons. So, with that in mind, I'm actually going to quick save again. Did that rat just float? Pretty sure it did. I have to climb up the ledge.
Still crying about that dice game?
You're such a chopper.
Everything that's not nailed down. I'm gonna look through the peephole. Oh boy. They're gonna find the dead bodies.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Hang on. coming back down that way.
Yes, it's very filth.
Now they're telling me to do drop assassinations, and I don't really want to.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Oh, and the one guy doesn't even notice. Okay. Quick save, because I can. Oh, fuck. Put you here for now.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Naturally, you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I think I have the key already. So we're going to move on. There for now. Come back for you later.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Next pouch. Can't go that way. And now we have to go through the interrogation room. Or rather, enter the interrogation room. Just gonna make sure that I'm not missing anything here. No, I'm not. And that'll be an area I can't go to. Taking all of the things that are on the ground, not nailed down. And here we are. So these things, they're not useful right now. They will be later once we start picking up specific items. But, yeah. So, can interact with this photo. There are going to be levels where we can actually pull down the photos, at which point, we can use them for money. Speaking of money, got that. Duty Officer's Report. Corvo's Interrogation. Corvo Attano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves, follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution that Lord Regent wants, it will be your head that rolls next. Basically, because I'm the example, they want to show the people, hey look, we're doing our job, we've killed the guy who killed the Empress. So, yeah, we can stop talking about it now, is quite literally what they're trying to say here.
Corvo's unconscious again, though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an Empress is not a trivial matter.
No, it is not.
guys. Family?
Grab coin there. There's cobwebs there. There's the trials of aptitude and teacups and other shit that we can use to grab and distract enemies. Excerpt from a book on the esoteric practices of the Abbey. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject surreptitiously in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions or other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make a pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. Yep. And let's go grab this bomb. And blow the place the fuck up. I'm a fan of trying to put things back where I found them. Minus the shit that I have to take with me, obviously. So that's basically includes closing vault door, closing the doors to safes and shit that I open. Sadly, I can't close my cell door, otherwise I would just lock all the bodies that I found in. Now we're gonna look, and we're gonna see that people are now wandering in and out of the yard. So we're gonna check to see if this guy comes back, and if so, we're gonna wait for him by the door, because that'll just time us perfectly.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Uh-huh.
That boiler leak from yesterday. Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us. I'm moving.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay. Go away. Come on now.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance.
Seen anybody with signs of the sickness?
Unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
This is ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Okay, so there's a guy in there.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Shit, there's a guy over there too. See, this is what I get for not finishing what I start.
The solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
So yeah, as you can see, I just unlocked the area that takes me back to my cell. Now I can just dump these schmucks over here. Makes cleanup a lot easier. Wait for him to continue over there.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Dice game?
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna save up here. Fuck. Ouch. Come on. Go back the other way. Perfect. Okay. Okay, before we touch that lever, we're gonna dispose of these bodies.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Oh, fuck. Climb up here. Continue on. Okay, so he's facing that way. Okay, so this guy doesn't move. This guy, however, does. So the idea, I guess, is to take him out first. When that guy turns and faces that door, I have to grab this first guy that's closest to me, pull him back, and then make it back to the cell to dump him, and then I can take out this guy. We'll wait until he's facing the door, actually, and then we can actually dump him in there. And done. You can go in there. And now we're going to close that. And get ready to run. Oh boy, I've been spotted. Not that they're going to be able to really do anything about it. Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out into the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon.
Good. We're lucky. One of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3-1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
Basically, I'm kind of badass.
Finds him.
I hope it is too.
Yeah. And that would be the result of the rat plague. They literally eat everything, including the bone. So, I guess that means neither of them will find me. We're not going to open that because we can't, but fortunately they can't get through those bars, even though those gaps are pretty much wide enough for any rat to get through, but it's fine. I prefer it this way. Guy, and we are in the water. Damien's journal. Amanda and I only had enough coin to buy half the elixir we needed. Even that's all gone now, and there's nothing to do but wait. We're very sick, and there's no place above to hide from the city watch. They're breaking into houses all over our district, so we'll stay here and share the last hours together. Our fire will keep the rats away, but they will inherit the city. So 2 people who were sick with the plague ended up dying as a result. Take that guy. He's dead, it's okay, he won't feel it.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies into carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
Which in turn would make the rats healthy enough to breed, and then that would increase the number of rats in the city. And then basically everybody gets sick anyway. You guys are lazy. And not even a good kind of lazy. So the idea now is to get up onto this platform without the rats noticing me here. Come on, Up. Thank you. Because they will eat my face. And I throw you here. Throw another one just for good measure. Hold this. And then run.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Okay, so literally, if you heard that announcement, if you go back to my original playthrough, that announcement was vastly different from this time.
Several brave officers of the state are dead by his hand. He is to be captured or killed at any cost.
Oh, whereas this time they literally just said, hey, he's escaped us. If you guys have any evidence, please let us know. So despite the fact that I killed like 2 people, they don't realize they probably haven't found the bodies. Okay, so there's that. So here's a tripwire here, so we're going to trigger it. And then we're just going to loot it. Grab all the shit that we can. And then that's another tripwire that we're going to be able to take out, but we're going to come over here first. Nice coin. I don't think there's anything else here. There's something up there, that's for sure. Oh, I could jump from there. Sweet. So we've got some hemlock, which equates to 20 coin each. And then some more coin hanging out here. Body parts. So we need the sewer key. We're gonna grab that in a sec, because that is definitely for me. But first, let's... Oh, yeah, there's another one there. So we're actually just gonna climb up here real quick, because we can. We're gonna loot that. And yeah, no more tripwire. Which means no more hurdy. Oh, yeah, there's something over there too. I almost missed it. Now we're gonna approach the bin. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons crafted for you of the finest materials in the island, and meet with our man Samuel near where these tunnels split into Wrenhaven River. All haste and luck, we share a common purpose. So now I can just grab all this shit. So there's special equipment and clothes. So I have different clothes on now. And I have a retractable blade as well as a crossbow. So the darts that I received, we're going to take a look at the equipping thing, and then I'll be able to talk a little bit more. Press and hold the middle button the middle mouse button to open a quick access wheel. Select the gadget or power you want to equip in your left hand and release the middle button to confirm. Alternatively, because we're playing on PC, we can also hotkey a weapon and power by selecting that item in the quick access wheel and then pressing the shortcut key. There are 10 shortcut keys and you can reconfigure the bindings in the options, so that's cool. So in the meantime, these are our quick options. So sleep darts are going to be 1 actually, because I prefer to use those. 2 will be the regular crossbow bolts. There's the incendiary bolts, which is what we picked up from those traps, and then of course regular pistol bullets. So we're going to quick save now that we have all of that. And now we can open this. So there's already another tripwire. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand. We're going to back away slightly. All right. I have to hold the shift button. My bad. Whee! And just like that, not only are we crouching, but we managed to avoid the trap. Jelly's share. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. So we'll do that in a minute because the code is like literally right there. But first we're going to once again disarm this stupid thing. Thank you. Got more incendiary bolts. Not that we're going to use them as if we can help it anyway. Then again, I kind of suck, so who knows? And then we can take that off without wasting a trip wire. Now the idea is it's behind the whiskey. So this asshole clown arranged whiskey bottles to sort of block the passageway, and if you stand on the safe you can actually clearly see that the password is 451. Now in the rest of the game all of the codes will be randomized. This one is default 451. It will always be 451. So it's sort of a tutorial on the safe. That's why it's so easy to find and so easy to get a hold of. So once again, we're gonna return the safe to as it is. And it only goes in one direction, sadly, so if you overshoot by one, you're stuck going back and retracing your steps in order to fix it up again. So yeah, there you go. Nice and easy. Let's see if there's anything in here.
He won't get past me, sir.
Ah, okay.
Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Nice.
Bastard.
Yep. Sounds like him.
Smells like a dead Reaper in here.
Okay, so I think we've looted everything we can here. That just takes us back to where we were. And now, because we are going to encounter some more of the actual guard, we have to be very, very careful.
I can't see the bottom.
Now I'm going to show you this. I'm not actually going to do it, but I'm going to show it to you. Drop Assassination. Drop on an enemy from above and press the left mouse button just before landing on him to perform a drop assassination. You won't take any damage from the fall. Basically, he takes the brunt of your fall and you get to kill the guy. So now here's the rub here. You don't know if there's anybody within sight. There probably is. Oh, nice. Yes, he is peeing. That is quite literally what he is doing. He is peeing. except I can't jump back up there. So we have no choice. We're gonna have to dump him here. We're gonna see if we can try and knock out these guys without actually using the sleep darts. I mean, there is an easier way to like bypass them all so that they don't actually see you. You can just basically swim in the river. That being said, I want all the loot because I'm greedy. Oh, fuck. Does not seem like they heard me, though. Oh, yep. Also, standing in the fire, it hurts. Okay, so there's 3 guys here. Which means if you want to take them out, we're going to have to take them out fairly quickly. Like, that guy by himself is there, but this guy we have to watch out for because he could easily do that. You could easily, like, turn. And then he's got full view of this guy. Like he's doing right now. At which point he would draw attention to the other guys. Alternatively, we could wait for these 2 guys to be huddled together and take out this guy in the hopes that this one guy doesn't show up. Basically, we gotta be careful here. So he's walking away. And he's walking away too. But he's still got a little bit of line of sight of this guy. So if I were to jump down, he might potentially see me. There's the other guy gonna be walking over this way too.
Tired yet? Please, not now.
And now this guy is walking over here. This guy's over here. So we're just gonna wait for this guy to turn, and then we might be able to take this guy out. So that guy's walking over there. Oh shit. Okay, good. Yeah, no, now he's coming back. I've lost my chance with that guy. So let's see what we can do with this guy. First things first, we need to keep an eye on the middle guy. He's over there, warming by the fire. No, this guy's walking over there, so I've lost my chance there. Shit. So we're gonna try again with our luck with the first guy over here. So he's dealing with that. Conversely, I could just as easily just knock them all out with the sleep darts. I'm trying not to do it that way.
Hey, you always amuse me.
Mostly because I really don't want to. I want to carry these over into the next thing, if I can possibly. Okay, so now this guy's sort of in line of sight. This one is still over here. Okay, now you're going this way, which means you'll have line of sight of him.
You little bastard.
He just killed a rat, so awesome. Good for him. Now he's here. And he's gone. Come on, fuck off. Dude, YouTube guys, just fuck off. And you, can't you move over there? Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Or maybe not, because I'm a chicken. Oh, finally.
Huh?
God. Move. That makes things marginally easier. Really? I had no business succeeding there. There we go. Now I gotta be careful with this guy. Like, there's only one left. I just don't want to blow it. And we're done. Also, you'll notice that I'm not dumping this guy in the water. I found out during the first time I played, and then watching other people playing, that if you throw unconscious bodies in the water, they drown. And it counts as a kill. And as I don't want to do that, we're not going to. Now we don't actually have to be as careful. because we won't worry about drawing people's attention. So we're going to go over there in a second. First things first, I want to catch some of this loot. There we go. Oh shit, I wasted a sleep dart because I left clicked instead of right. Yeah, you see, if we had done that with the guys there, they would have seen us immediately. It's here by the Wren Haven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish stew would drive the odor away. I remember sailing out of this river to the great ocean, that vast, blinding light and blue water. I was a tender 15, and our nets were always full to bursting. The old days before everything went to shit. Anyway it goes, it's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me. So basically this guy has given up on life. So we're gonna do that. Grab some more of these. That's a teacup, we don't need it. Yeah. So basically if we had tried to burst that open while we still had guys looking around for me, it would have done us no good. Because it would have immediately drawn them to us. Okay. So that's done. Despite the scumming, that was actually relatively easy. Here we go.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Now, if I had been as stealthy as I'd wanted to be without actually being spotted at all, that message would have actually changed from that to he's disappeared without a trace. But because I was spotted, it didn't.
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
Okay, hi. Just want to check to see if there's anything here. I don't see anything, so I think we're okay.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
All right, let's get out of here. And now we're at the end screen. So basically this screen will show up whenever we finish a mission, that kind of thing. So here we are. Mission stats, I've killed 3 people. Sad but true. No civilians were killed, no alarms were rung. They found a dead or unconscious body. Just leave you there for now. My overall chaos is actually starting off at low, so that's incredible. Sadly, I did kill some people, but I was detected, so that's why those are grayed out. But otherwise, I'm actually kind of proud of. I'm actually kind of proud of this. Special actions. I discovered the Hermit's Room, and I also opened Jelly's safe. There are collectibles that you can find. There weren't really any in this chapter. And I managed to find 787 coin out of 1,010. Not entirely ideal, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's basically it. And it's also where we're going to leave off, because it seems like a good place than any. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please leave a like or subscribe. If not, leave a comment below letting me know what I can do to improve, as usual. And until the next time, guys, ciao.